What's going on, guys? It's your boy CMB, back with another video, guys. Do me a favor, smash that like button so I can share this boxing content with all the other boxing fans out there around the world. Now let's get into this one really quickly. Once again, we're talking about Canelo Alvarez. You guys know last night he made history, becoming the first ever super middleweight champion of the world. He's also the first Mexican to ever do it. Shout out to him, his team, his fans out there around the world. Exciting moment for boxing. I did order the pay-per-view last night. Was planning on going to the fight, but you know, circumstances wouldn't let me go. But I did enjoy the fight last night. But anyway, guys, I did make a video post-fight about what I thought about the fight last night, so I invite you guys to go check out that video as well. Now, this video I want to talk about Canelo Alvarez at this point, guys. Looking, in my opinion, he just looks invincible right now, between 168 and 175. Now, I know I always say never when it comes to, you know, your opponent. You never want to overlook your opponent, and it's apparent that Canelo Alvarez never does that. You know, he's a consummate professional, guys. He's always in shape. You never see him missing weight or anything like that. He's always on his A game, and I think he's really been on his A game since he became a free agent. You know, we've seen what he's done since then. He's fought 4 times within 11 months, and like I said before, it's only continued to make him sharper in the ring, and I think that has a lot to do with how, you know, great he looks, being active. You know, we're living in a time with the pandemic. A lot of fighters weren't fighting. You know, some fighters were fighting maybe once a year, being laid off for 2 years. And you know, it takes a toll on you. You know, you have to stay active. Whatever it is that your endeavors are, if you don't constantly work on it, you're going to lose it. And it's apparent that he's not losing it because he's always working on what he needs to do to be successful in the ring. As far as a lot of these other fighters go in that weight division, of course, you know, a lot of fights can be made at 168 and 175 with Canelo Alvarez. You know, a lot of people are talking about Jamal Charlo coming up to 168. The fight with David Benavidez has been thrown around at 175. We're hearing about Bivol, Beterbiev, and these are all great fights that can be made. But I got to be honest, even though every fighter has a chance, and I will say never when it comes to boxing. You just don't know what can happen. I feel like these guys, you know, have to go to a different level to defeat Canelo Alvarez right now. Right now, he's looking pretty invincible, in my opinion. And I think these guys are going to have to be on their A+ game to even compete with Canelo Alvarez. And no, I'm not trying to short these other fighters, but it's just what I've seen from Canelo in the past 11 months, what he's been able to accomplish being a free agent, and, you know, making believers out of people. He's made a believer out of me. I'm sure he's made a believer out of a lot of other people too. Some people won't admit that, but he's just he is what he is. He is what he says he is. He's the pound for pound king of boxing, and you can't take that away from him. Regardless of what you think, he's doing big things. He's already made history. But like I said, he's looking invincible right now, in my opinion. Can one of these fighters possibly defeat Canelo Alvarez? Of course they can. You can never say never when it comes to boxing. But I think they're going to have to be on a whole different level than they are now to compete with Canelo Alvarez, because he's just that damn good, in my opinion. But anyway, guys, you tell me what you think about the fight last night. You tell me if Canelo Alvarez is looking invincible. Do any of these other guys that I mentioned have a chance of defeating Canelo Alvarez in an upcoming fight? You let me know that in the comment section, guys. It's the CMB. I'll talk to you guys in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.